What's up guys, Woo here, back again with another Division 2 video guys. This is WOOO The Community episode 6 guys. We're at episode 6 already, which is mental. It is absolutely astronomical. We're at this point already. It was only mid-April when I started WOOO The Community. And again guys, it's grown and people watch it weekly and I really enjoy it. And you guys reach out to me and talk about your irks and your isms with the game. So I really applaud you for doing so guys, because it gives me the chance to sit down in my little man cave, look at the screen and talk about the division in its entirety, good, bad and ugly. And each week we have a topic, and today's topic, yes, is TU10, make, break or friggin' broken. Now guys, before further ado, before we go into TU10, I just want to say one thing. Let's just clarify one thing. Now, why am I doing this set of videos? Well, why, weekly? Because what do I get from it? And I'll show you how much and what I do get from it. So, episode 1. That was the 19th of April that launched, and it had 942 views. 98.6 watch hours. It gained me 3 subscribers. So, guys, if you're one of the 3 or all the 3 watching, thank you. I really applaud you being here. And then it earned me £2.12, and to translate that into layman's terms, that is a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Yes guys, as long as they remove the gherkins. I hate the gherkins. But anyway, so do I do this for money? Am I driven by the pounds, by the pinkies? No guys, I am not. I am not. I'm not here to generate a bit of fast cash, because if I did a bit of fast cash, I would not be doing YouTube. No, guys, there's many other things I'll be doing in life. Anything. You know what I mean? This is kind of worse than job seekers allowance kind of wage. So, guys, don't think I'm here for money. I'm not. I'm here because I love the game. I love the community, and you guys have embraced me as a part of this community and given me a platform to be a voice. Not just for me, but for you guys. You guys, you have opinions, isms and irks with this game. And it gives you guys a voice. And that's what I'm all about. It's just, I'm a team man. That's what I do in real life, and that's what I do on YouTube. It's all about the team. So guys, I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the moolah. Trust me, that is not a thing. A few things to add. I just want to say, as you can see here, we have a WOOO clan. The WOOO clan, which is on Xbox. As you see, I'm placed 13th. That's incorrect. Numbers are there. Someone's been glitching. These guys have been glitching. Look at Dutch 70 Coast. He's definitely been glitching. But guys, we've expanded onto PlayStation 4. The dark side, guys. Yes, the dark side. What is that all about? So, a few guys within our Discord community, really nice, genuine guys, Phil and Andy, they've reached out and they want to produce a Team WOOO clan. They want to expand the WOOO experience to PlayStation 4. And I'm more than happy to empower them to do so and launch the Team WOOO clan on PS4, which is available now. So if you are not in a clan and you want to clan up on PS4, guys, the Discord link is in the description of this video. Reach out on Discord. There is a PS4 LFG section for PvP and PvE. And again, we talk about clans. We want to join the clan. Some really nice, really awesome guys that want to help people level up and play like-minded agents. So guys, check out Team WOOO on PS4 by joining the Discord and talking, getting some dialogue with really, really good guys, Phil and Andy. But guys, TU10. TU10. Okay guys, if we're talking about TU10, let's start talking about the good. We'll start with the good. The good for me is we're at a point where the game's in a better place. It appears on paper. Okay, guys, on paper, I feel that TU10 has a lot to offer. It's again propelling the game where it should have been going, but I do feel at that same point it's a little bit late. Some of the maneuvers they're making now should have been in the game 6 months ago. That's my opinion. Again, some people reached out. We'll talk about some of these opinions right now. So the first one is a good friend of mine, my good Australian friend, Sando Douglas. I was so glad to hear that purple items won't be dropping after level 40 now. Although they do make collecting ceramics and steel easier. So for me, it's Purple Rain. And it's not that guy Prince who has a whole back catalogue of the titles. It is Purple Rain, because when I see a purple drop, it's like, for real? Really? Heroics, legendaries, it happens. It's a thing. So my frustration for a long time is purple shouldn't be at level 40. They should not be a thing. And again, the only reasons why they have been a thing are either consumables, for the resources to use to break down into materials, for example, ceramics, steel, polycarbonate, all that jazz, or for a monetary value, sell it on to earn credits. But again, the credits are, again, worse than high ends, understandably, with that being said. So we're at a point where we have too many high ends as is. There's too much going on. There's too much gear that drops. So these purples are just left behind. So for me, purple should not be in the game. And I'm stoked to say they won't be in TU10. So that's one big tick for me. One big plus from TU10 is no more purples. Again, it's not game changing, but it's a nice touch to the game. And I like that. I really, really do. So thank you, Sando, for reaching out, mate. Purples go in. Let's just, again, start the parade, because it needs to happen. So Moses Kunga reached out and said this: if we can be brutally honest, all these changes, which are nice, should have been there in TU8, and the raid should have dropped late last year. We should be getting a third raid now and a new replayable game mode, but like you always say, it is what it is, and we'll take what we can get for now. Well, Moses, mate, thank you for reaching out. Now, we'll start with the changes. The changes, they are nice. I think they're essential. They are needed. They are desperately needed for longevity. Now, the one biggie for me is replayable game mode, which you have stressed upon. There really isn't replayable game mode. Again, look at the predecessor. Look at survival, resistance, underground, free modes there that people spend a lot of time in. Again, because they were replayable content. And the seasons, is it replayable? Doing the leagues time and time again, same missions time and time again. Is that, again, replayable? For me, no, it isn't. I think it's a step north. It's a step in the right direction. It's a slight improvement, but it's not what we want or desire for this game. It needs to be radically changed in terms of content. We need replayable content, that's for sure. Now, in terms of the raid, again, great point. The raid should have launched part of the year one package. That should have been nailed on, done. But I feel, again, if you look at people talk about the raid now, the raid it's a DPS raid. Again, when you talk to anyone about the raid, you say, what build do I need? And what do they respond with? A DPS build. You need a DPS build. High crit damage, high weapon damage, you need damage. It has to be damage. So is there room for skill builds? Is there room for tanks? And unfortunately, there isn't. So the diversity within the raid, which was slated many a time for many, many reasons, including matchmaking, in terms of the mechanics, in terms of, again, just the raid itself. And I'll be honest, I do feel they did a good job. But again, the diversity within the raid was a problem. We know you look at other raids where you need different builds, different loadouts. Would be Destiny. You look at you need a hunter, you need a warlock, you need a titan. You need, again, that synergy. Whereas in the first raid, it's good old Dark Hours is pretty much you need a DPS build, and that is that. So I'm happy if they do deliver a very diverse raid in year 2, then happy days. I think it's essential, it's needed, and guys, I think it's a massive step forward. The rumours are it's a skill build raid. I'm kind of convinced it possibly is, but there needs to be some kind of synergy. Look at these new gear sets they're bringing in. I do believe these gear sets will play a part within the next raid. And that's a good thing. That's a shield tank. That's, yeah, if that works, if the Foundry Bulwark shield build, whatever gear set in broken, if that works, happy days. Then you have Eclipse Protocols, you've got some status effects. And then you've got the lovely healer, which is the Future Initiative setup. So I'm hoping they have a part to play within the raid. These are the kind of gear sets to go to. These will, again, for your optimal experience within the raid. But there needs to be matchmaking, that's for sure. That's, again, a big tick. It needs to be match-made. Just has to be. Because it opens up opportunity for people that haven't done the raid. Rather than LFGs and searching on Facebooks. I see it many times in many different division groups where I've had to move on from. I want to do raid. I want Eagle Bearer. Someone carry me. I want Eagle Bearer. And I think part of the problem is people want to do the raid for the Eagle Bearer alone. So guys, I'm not so keen with gear tied behind raids, especially that is OP, strong gear, because this is what you're going to get. People that want to do it just for the drop of the exotic, whereas people should want to do it for the experience, the challenge, testing themselves in this really hard environment. So mate, we need that second raid to be on point. It needs to be on time. It's already delayed. It needs to be this summer without fail. It needs to be there. And we need it to be, we need some replayable content, that's for sure. So, cheers Moses, appreciate you dropping by, mate. Chris is a community member, really sound guy. He's been part of the channel for a long time now, and he's a massive builder of diversity and just out-the-box builds, even more so than me, and I'm crazy as a box of frogs. This guy is just, he's a fantastic wealth of knowledge. So Chris, thank you for dropping by. Looking forward to new anything, honestly. Running out of ideas and things to be inspired to do. I can only put crazy challenges on myself for so long before things start to get a bit uninspiring. But I'm going to branch out in TU10 and going to break away from being pretty much a solo player and start doing some team play. The addition of a PC on your Discord should prove to be great for that, and I'm looking forward to meeting and playing with other people. Good times, buddy. Thanks, Chris, for reaching out, my good man. And it's integral. I mean, Chris is a hardcore player, puts a lot of time and hours into the game, so he's at a point where he needs new things to do. And there's new gear. That's coming, that's good. But there needs to be new content, that's for sure. That is just a guarantee. It needs happening. And again, I think for Chris to branch out from being predominantly a solo player into a group player, that will enhance his experience, I hope, and I hope he enjoys it. Again, we're in the Discord. The Discord is primarily an Xbox, about 80% Xbox. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want it to be as diverse as possible. I want PC players, I want Xbox players, and I want PS4 players. If you're on Stadia, then let me know below, guys, because I want to know. I'll create a little Stadia section for you. I will, I promise. But it's all about bringing people together as a community, regardless of format, regardless of whatever you play on. But genuinely, and for Chris to become a little bit uninspired due to the fact of the lack of content, the lack of anything recently, TU10 is make or break. It genuinely is. It is make or break. And if they fix the brokenness of gear sets, i.e. that bloody shield gear set, which kind of at the minute is just broke to shit, they fix it, get it on point, happy days. I think they're moving in the right direction, that's for sure. So, touch wood, fingers crossed, they nail it. They absolutely nail this new update. Chris, thanks for reaching out, buddy. I appreciate your time. Now, my good buddy, again, another community member, the awesome one, MZ. Looks like T10 is what we've been wanting the developers to do for a long time. Better late than never. Skill builds are going to get a good buff along with most weapons, which is good. The new gear sets look interesting. They're finally touching on PvP, which has been necessary. It's been overlooked for too long. But this potentially has the making of being the update that turns the Division 2 around. And then if they can add more content in the future, we may have something here. Great point. I mean, logical. And that's what we need to think about. You have to be constructive and logical. And this is a great step forward. If it happens, again, it's a big if. And I think that the developers are learning more about the community and the game in one. And I do feel that we're at a point within the game where certain gear, certain builds are becoming really, really strong. And I feel there's a lot more diversity now. A lot of people may disagree. I feel when I'm playing the game, I can create hundreds of different builds quite easily and not have a problem. Not a problem at all. But that's me. That's me. That's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy creating really, really fun builds all the time. That's what I do. And I do, at the same point, I do feel that the game has so much to offer, shitloads to offer in terms of diversity. Especially for a newer player, there's so much to do, so much going on. When it gets to it, again, to a point in the game, it does become a little bit stale. I get it, but build-wise, there is a lot of diversity. I mean, new gear sets, new builds, new named weapons, new exotics added to the fore in TU10. It's another reason to grind, and a good reason to grind, because these pieces are going to be good. They're going to be strong pieces. Stage effect gear set, nice, I'm all in. Healer, good old gear set, I'm in, happy days. And the broken gear set, even better. Give it to me. You know what I mean? I'll take it all day long. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what we want. Not the brokenness, but what we do want is that really good gear. Great gear. We don't want Hunter's Faith. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to be farming for shit. We want to farm for good, the great stuff. And looking at the additions, and again, the tweaks to certain talents and gear and builds, it can only be a great thing for the game. So guys, TU10 could potentially be the update that puts it back on the map. But then what happens next is what I've echoed before, replayable content. They need to just stand up, hands up and say, we made a mistake. We wanted to go in a different direction, especially with these new paid expansions, warlords and seasons, which, again, they're okay. They're all right. I'll be honest, I've had fun. They're okay. As much as anyone will say, I don't think anyone will say it's the best thing since sliced bread, because it isn't. They're okay. But the changes they're making within TU10 makes the game more rewarding for everyone. And that's a good thing, because ultimately when you play a game, you want to feel reward for your time, your effort, your hard work. You need that reward, and TU10 will offer that. But at the same point, there needs to be a mode that wants me to play it time and time again. I need Underground. I'd kill for Underground. I think that'd be awesome. Absolutely bob on. But guys, is it make, is it break, is it broken? I'll be honest, I feel the potential is to make the game with TU10. But they have to fix the shit that they've launched already. And again, topping it up with more broken shit is a problem. It is a problem. So we'll see where we're at in the coming weeks. But so far, so good, TU10. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'm really keen to hear your thoughts, I am. But of course, guys, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs doodle. That helps. And if you're not subscribed and you want to see more content, woo bomb, sub button, and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.